Good evening. It's me, DjDoubleT, here and existing with my friend Chaos and here for the start of dating week, I guess. Or dating sim week, love week, whatever we're gonna call this. I'll figure it out later when I make a post about it. But this week, before the day of Valentine's Day and all up to it, I'm gonna be playing dating sims. Chaos is here for this one day because Chaos is here with me on Thursdays, right? Today's Thursday, right?
Something like that.
Okay. But yeah, we're playing some Monster Prom because it's been a hot minute and it's kind of like the one dating sim that we could play together. There's also technically what to call it? Doomsday Paradise. I don't want to be friend zoned in the apocalypse again. I would like to be, in a romantic relationship, but that doesn't seem to happen easily.
That was
Anyways,
hard. We also did that UC dating simulator.
oh yeah, we did that as well. Oh,
That was fun.
what's funny is that I talked this about with some of the others like Kavu, and Kavu was like
Mhm.
disgusted because they're like, why would you
What?
want to date your college? And I was like, listen, listen, listen.
Okay,
UC
in
Davis had
fairness,
the mommy
UC Davis
milkers.
was the hottest one. Yes,
Yes, and that's what I said.
she
Chaos,
was the best
you
one.
have to message Kavu and tell him that right now because
Nabu,
he would not.
message from the past. If I will message you at some point to tell you this thing,
We'll
but from
call.
the past, if you see this,
Uh,
she
I,
wasn't. You're
I,
just gonna understand.
I'm just gonna message cover right now. And hi, Nams. We're not winning. We haven't even started playing yet. Uh, but also today we are having a third character to represent the audience, so the audience can help make choices of their own. And if the audience doesn't make any choices, we roll a dice. We have a D4. We have I have a D4. Chaos technically also has a D4 somewhere. But I have a dice. I have a dice tray, and we can figure it out. But okay, there we go. So yeah, Nappy, if you're here for the whole time, you're welcome to make choices. And I feel like you're gonna make the choices that'll make me suffer, but it's fine. We'll do the second turn DLC because that's the choice. Full game, right, Chaos? Chaos? Hello?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Sorry.
You're out.
Again, sometimes I'll say yes and it just doesn't come through, so it just comes through as silence.
Yeah, and I'm just like da, 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 da. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were
Our
young.
pause.
Huh? What?
The spacing was strange, so it's just our lives.
Fine. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? I use a shadow boy. That's fine. That's not my name. My name is You know what's funny? My mind went Greg Henry. The name is Gregory. It's Gregory. There we go. My name's Gregory. Yeah. All right, Chaos.
Where's my girl? I want to be my girl.
Or am I supposed to pick it?
Oh, I guess. I don't know where my mouse is.
Maybe because I'm picking two characters, right? I think the person second DJ is gonna be this one, and then you're gonna be third option. I'm guessing.
Okay.
All right. I know who Case is gonna be. Naps, if you're here, who do you want to be? Do you want to be Fire Lady or do you want to be Zombie Boy? And if not, I roll a dice. Zombie. Okay. Should they be named Green or Brian or custom name? You know, Chaos, who do you think the zombie person is supposed to be? Like, what their name should be? Ooh, I know. Sorry.
Mhm.
I know.
No, go for it.
Because, like, I played this with Zesty right before. I think Zesty, well, when Zesty's not here, I give the character Lime. It's a lemon,
That's
because
a good name.
Zesty is Zesty Lemon, and then we have Lime. But, Case, what were you saying?
I don't know. I feel like he's got that kind of what's his name from Breakfast Club?
I've never seen
Uh,
Breakfast Club, so I'm very much
oh,
uncultured.
never mind then.
I
It's the main guy.
the main guy,
I think his name is Judd.
Judd.
But he gives me that kind of like quiet anime protagonist that people like seem to flock to, but he just kind of wants to do his own thing vibe. So you got to find a name that fits that. But
Ah,
Lime is also perfectly acceptable.
we'll go live. Pronoun, we'll go they. All right, Chaos, this is you.
Can I be me? Yay, I can be me.
You're not player two, which kind of sucks though, because the order was kind of funny.
That's all good. My name, Patch.
All right. I had a moment there, and I was just sitting like, okay, choices. And
Oh,
we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. The 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam de Leoncourt, 4XX, whatever the age is, 4? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. And Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. To defeat the Huns, right? Anyways, it was clear. It had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we had only 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Teen Wolf, hot or not? Like, welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten so many different ways. Like, worry no more. We've now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever trademark will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. You nasty. Let's start.
it's a new addition. It didn't tell you that before.
Tell us what?
That the answers would reflect your stats. I don't think it ever said that before. You could infer it, but I don't think it ever said it.
Oh, it did.
Huh.
I remember it did, when we played it. It was it always told us, but...
Maybe.
Anyways, you built a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? Your least favorite political figure being devoured by rabbit and rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. I do enjoy that that picture though. Look at
Great
it.
picture.
Uh,
Politics, so real.
just the rhinoceros, the buff rhinoceros with the tattoos. Mom. Anyways, that glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. Why not? That one. Alright, this is an audience choice, and if an audience member does not come by, I do have a D6 for this. Oh, the D6 is literally right there. But 1, 2 will be the first option, 3, 4 will be the third option, second option, sorry, and 4, 5, 6 will be the third option. I'll give it about 15 seconds. If it's not, A, B, or C. B. Okay, Nam says B. Alright. Yes, it's your move.
To go and see on this one because I actually firmly agree.
The radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Probably rabies. I go to the hospital immediately. The incredible power of writing fanfiction is so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. This one. Alright, audience, A, B, or C? C? Okay. Your move, Chaos.
Go with A.
Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. Alright, so this will go A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? A silly toy that makes silly noises. Anything on fire or weapon, weapon of fire. An art commission by Picasso. A pony, always a pony. A friendly Roomba with wobbly eyes. The abstract concept of gratefulness. Alright, for me, I'm actually gonna let the dice settle this one, because I'm not choosing who I date this time. Alright. Boop. Alright, audience, what do you choose? Also, Chaos, you're welcome.
Interesting.
Huh?
It's interesting. They also definitely updated that because it used to tell you who was whose, but unless they're waiting until everyone's chosen.
I think it's at the end of when everyone chooses.
Maybe that's it. What were we gonna say?
Oh, would you like to join me in the dice roll as well?
Oh, you can, but I'm also. Yeah, go for it.
All right. So it's gonna go like left to right. So 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay. Your choice is also 1. Oh no.
I want to do something more fun than that.
Oh wait,
roll
sorry.
one more time.
That was 6. Sorry, 1
that
and
was
6 are two
6?
different things.
Okay.
I forgot that
Okay.
6 is like the symbol that looks like for me on my dice is like a chip. I forgot that 1 is literally the diamond myself, so I might have done it wrong, but it's fine.
Fair enough.
Right. What criteria would you use to name your children? Just a swear word. The name of my favorite ship, like Galavic, Dare, or Narfield. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. Meh, no name. It's just too much work. Imagine if you brought a child to this world without a name. What'd you call them?
Bruh.
Huh? Did you say bruv?
It's rough.
Oh,
No,
I heard bruv.
It's difficult, bruv.
I will research for a name that is pun-proof, joke-proof, and no one will pick on them. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Alright, mine is just a swear word. Cool. Alright, audience. What do you have today? Time's ticking. Simple and friendly. I don't know. Bobby and Mary aren't the most simple and friendly names. Chaos, are you doing dice again as well? Chaos? Oh, did the yes or no come through?
Roll the dice.
Roll the dice. 4. Meh, no name. It's just too much work.
I don't want to give him no name. I'll do this one.
Okay.
It was like any of them that is not the no name I'm okay with, and then I pick no name.
But that's how life is, you know? Hi, I'm
Yeah,
Gregory.
fair enough.
I got 8 smarts, 3 boldness, 9 creativity, 5 charm, and 4 money, and sorry, 4 fun, and 4 fun, and 5 money. What does Lime have? Smarts 9, boldness 3, creativity 6, charm 4, fun 7, money 5. And Chaos, you have smarts 9, boldness 3, creativity 7, charm 7, fun 3, money 5. Alright. So I can either go, I kind of want to make money today. Yeah, money. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old old online poker. Wow, I cannot read today. Cool. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it pays off. So, F it. You gain 2 money. Later, you're minding your own business, which soon proves to be difficult when you notice Damien and Scott in the vicinity in the middle of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. I was not paying attention to who I should be romancing. Oops. It's fine. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it very long since stupid strong Scott beats Damien in no time. But it seems you're not the only one mad at the outcome of the situation. This is so unfair. That one didn't count, Scott. We should arm wrestle, but with guns. Chaos, do you want to voice every second character?
I can voice every second.
Alright.
Let's see. But bro, I've got these 2 guns already! And by guns, I mean my big arm muscles. Which, just to be clear, are not real guns. But still!
Shut up, or I will murder you. No, no, no. Arm wrestling proves nothing. See who's the very best, we should scream at a huge rock until it breaks just because of our pure rage and awesomeness. Or we should subdue a tiger with just a scary, manly look.
Quoting stuff from yesterday's episode of Ultimate Warriors of Mount Awesome. Face it, bro. I'm the ultimate warrior.
This is new to me. No! Arm wrestling doesn't mean shit. Hey, you, Gregory. Not because arm wrestling isn't going my way, but I've decided you should settle this tie by proposing a way to decide who the real Ultimate Warrior is around here. I happen to be a registered a registered Ultimate Warrior judge. I hope you know that after the rejected part, my eyes read Ultimate as nurse, and it made no sense. I happen to be a rejected nurse, you know? Registered
right.
Ultimate Warrior judge, and I always carry this 10-step ultimate test with me, which coincidentally will require both of you to do whatever I say with no complaints, like real ultimate good boys. Who's ready to follow my lead? Whoever can punch the sun in the face. I don't have boldness or a charm, but I want to do the first one. Time to make subs. Yeah, charm. Cass?
Bro, sweet coincidence. I am the goodest of the good boys. I'm gonna win in no time. But only if you order me to win. Wink!
Scott, this idiot is just trying to fool us into doing all kinds of menial tasks for him.
No, wait. You're trying to fool me into not doing the thing so you can become the ultimate warrior of Mount Awesome. Oh, Damien, you smart genius. While you waste your time trying to fool me into thinking Gregory is trying to fool me, I'll be starting the first task. Doing Gregory's laundry.
Rad. Laundry.
See you later. Or don't, in case I can't see you when I'm really, really high on the top of Mount Awesome.
Awesome.
Bye, bro.
Okay, fine, fuck it. Give me that stupid list. Doing Gregory's science homework. Sure. I hope you like your homework extra hot. You know, I really thought he was just gonna give me really dumb answers and just flunk me out of science, you know? See ya.
He might.
Well, fooling your friends and potential love prospects into doing the shit you don't want to do is far from right. But look on the bright side. Now you have more spare time to try and romance them. It's like, ooh, sorry, you missed a spot. Bend down for no. I'm kidding. Scott ends up being the goodest good boy, and you bond with him a lot, even if through fooling him. But what a lovable, innocent fool he is. As for Damien, you would have preferred not to learn what extra hot meant when it came to homework. In any case, you gained +2 smarts and 1 charm. Cool. Was not expecting that. Look at my smartness, KS. I'm 10 smart. I'm smarter than all of you somehow now. Sorry. Alright, this is audience choice. There's 5 choices. I don't think we have well, I guess a D10 would work. You want to go to the auditorium, class, outdoors, gym, or the bathrooms? And while we wait, or a bath. Okay, we're going to the bathroom. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits, but you also gain 2 boldness. Scott corners you to list all his favorite bones to chew when suddenly he stops and sniffs the air. Sure,
Oh,
Naps, you drank too much
boy.
water.
Oh boy, is that? It's Calculester, and he's got a little plant. Let's go say hi. Hi, Calculester. Who's your little plant friend?
So, Chaos, because this is technically the second character in this, do you want to voice it too?
I can voice him if you want, sure.
Alright.
Let's see here. Hello, Scott. Yes, this is my little plant friend, Buckaroo Bonsai. I treasure it because it is my sole window into what it means to be alive. Cool! Can I pee on it? So people will know I've been here? Please do not pee on Buckaroo Bonsai. Oh, I gotcha. You already peed on it because it's yours. If that will stop you from dispensing urine, then yes. That's cool, bro. I can still help you grow little Bucky big and strong. I'll get you some plant energy drink. Or perhaps some nice, nutritious water. And a plant-sized barbell, plus it needs to join the lacrosse team so it can make plant friends. Alert! Friend is giving terrible advice, but do not want to hurt friend's feelings. Input required.
Looks like it's up to you to solve this problem. Do you care more about making Scott happy or helping Calculester take care of his plant? Nappy, no, please. Dude, yes, but no. No, we don't give the 2 to the plan. Alright, your options today are, I like where your head's at, Scott, but you know what this plant really needs? Racing stripes. Gotta go fast. Sonic. Sorry. No, Scott. Calculator's right. Water is like an energy drink for plants. Also, to make reference, Nappy, the higher your certain stats are, like smartness or fun or whatever it is, affects like whether or not it's more successful. So let's say you picked an option that requires more charm. The lower your charm is, the more likely you're fit to fail. Alright, we're going Calculator? Alright. So smart.
Lime is correct. Unknown sports metaphor applies perfectly in this scenario. Oh wow, I never thought of it that way. But why is it clear? Energy drinks are always orange or yellow or purple. If it will prevent you from destroying my beloved Buckaroo Bonsai, we can make the water any color you want.
Oh.
Whoa, can we make it red? Red is a color. Yes.
Imagine if you suggested green and Calculus was like, green is not a creative color.
Hooray! You hear that, Bucky? Prepare to get juiced!
Before you know it, Scott is doing all of Calculus's watering for him, and you're making a small fortune canning energy drinks for plants. You gain +2 money and +1 creativity. I want money.
Well, you get money by doing cool shit. Let's go to, I don't know, the auditor. Well, my fun is bad. I don't have any fun. But I feel like I gotta do...
You don't have boldness either, so it doesn't matter. Also, Nappy says
true.
bonsai turns into a rainbow.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Later, you hear Vera and Liam in a heated conversation which seems to contain some pretty sexually explicit language, so naturally you go eavesdrop.
Listen, speaking as a male, I can say that even I grow weary of the infantilizing monotony of the male gaze.
Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but that would just turn people rock hard. That's not an erection joke. People would die.
Uh-huh, sure.
Just
Well, personally, I think hentai is the source of the problem. It's so unrealistic. Like, hello, I'm not a 2D drawing, I'm a real vampire.
even I can't keep up with the standards hentai is setting. What, I'm just supposed to grow a dick during sex?
And all the women are, like, drawn exactly the same. There's even less body type diversity than at this school. Oop. Plus, I don't think anyone in real life has ever willingly addressed a tentacle as a senpai. And what's with all the tentacles anyway?
Because half the studio heads are krakens, Liam. And no tea, no shade to the women who do enjoy tentacle porn. I know at least 3 of my snakes do, but I won't out them. But I do think there should be a more diverse offering for those of us who'd like something less.
Syphilosexual? Agreed.
They're not even gonna give me a lead in here, I just gotta talk. Alright, so
Yeah.
my options are hentai should be more artistic, redraw explicit scenes in the style of great artists such as Picasso and Magritte. And the alternative is don't send a misogynistic kraken to do a femgorgon's job. You should open your own hentai studio. Oh boy.
I know which option you want to take. Well, you should take for your romance, but you know,
It
Yeah.
really depends on whether I'm looking for Liam or Vera. I mean, I've dated both of these people in the past, and I think I've succeeded on both of them. So it would just be going down a.
but you know, one option could be better because I know you've unlocked one secret ending, but it's also up to you. Just have fun.
True. I mean, I think it'd be really, really funny to draw things as Picasso and Magritte. I think that'd be freaking hilarious.
But you're gonna do hentai, but Picasso Magritte? Oh god.
But like specifically, just like it's just cubes.
Cube tentacles? Oh
Well,
dear.
so the funny thing is, like, Magritte is an absolutely beautiful artist, but very heady. If you know the image of a pipe that says in French, "This is not a pipe," next to it, that's Magritte.
Nope.
And so I guess the image that they're picturing there is like heady surrealist hentai, which is very funny as a concept. I think I want to go down that path just because I want to hear what they have to say about it.
Watch it like affect the stats you don't have. Oh, it's creativity.
Well, there we go.
Uh-huh. Now there's a fresh idea and an untapped demographic. Actually, I have no doubt that there are scores of monsters itching to combine sexual gratification and art history.
I can see it now. Picasso-esque tentacle beasts with off-kilter tentacles coming out of their eyes and mouths.
Sir, at females made of thousands of little dots. Is that a nipple I see or a stipple?
What's a stipple?
Stippling is an artistic technique that is used in pointillism.
There we go. I was like, chaos. If it's art, I'm like, chaos probably knows at this point.
Chagall BDSM.
What is that?
monsters-
Not the second word, but Chagall. What's Chagall?
So that one's a little more complicated. He's kind of a modernist. I think he was French. His work was very I can't even begin to describe it. It was sort of Picasso-esque. We had some coasters at my parents' house that had his art on it. How do I even begin to describe this? It's like if you took kind of kindergarten cut paper and made it into a sort of surrealist scene.
Okay.
So I don't know quite exactly what she means by this, but the idea of Chagall BDSM is very funny. So Chagall BDSM, monsters beaten black and blue.
It's perfect. Like, they'll be so busy appreciating the artistry they'll have no time to objectify the subject matter.
Thank you, Patch. You rock our world like, well, classics pornography mashups. They hurry off to discuss further ways to get off to art, improving the world greatly for them, for you, and for all the lovers of hentai and art classics. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
Oh dear, like your smarts and creativity are like off the charts.
Woo woo!
Alright, we'll decide our player order with a challenge. As per usual, it's the first option. Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Newspaper delivery boy.
Taco truck owner. Don't ask. It was just like, at first it was like Dr. Masseuse, and then that. Namps, you gotta name one. Name an occupation. Any occupation, Namps. It can be any job. Isn't it technically a student occupation as well?
Yeah, you can say it as what you're doing.
Okay, Namps is doctor. Alright, player order is decided based on how funny a TV show called America's Next selected occupation would be.
We have America's Next Doctor, America's Next Taco Truck Owner, and America's Next Newspaper Delivery Boy.
I'm so sorry, but the way you said taco truck order made me really laugh. I was like, Chaos is probably first. But then you said taco truck owner, and I was like, ooh. I don't know. What do you think, Chaos?
I think I'd probably watch the Taco Truck Owner one, but that's just because I really like
Food.
like food. I love watching food shows. That said, a series of different newspaper delivery boy like tasks would be very funny to watch. I think America's Next Top Doctor might be a little stressful.
Well, there's no top doctor, just America's Next Doctor.
Is it?
Yeah, there's no top. It's America's Next. Okay, so America's Next taco truck owner, America's Next doctor, America's newspaper delivery boy. Honestly, not gonna lie, America's Next Doctor sounds so dumb, but also sounds depressing as well, you know? Because it's not even the top doctor, it's just like, will they become a doctor or not? Just like every episode follows them, it follows them how being stressed as a doctor or like a nursing student or whatever they are, you know?
Oh, that's so sad.
That'd be so sad, but it'd be so dumb.
It would be very.
I'm having trouble picking this order.
You
Because
want
it's
to run random unless we get an audience vote?
Naps, and any input about who should go first, second, and third, or because if it was like top, you know, America's Next top, right? I would say it would be you, Chaos, but then like I would go second, and then the Doctor, but then because it's America's Next thing, right? Okay, Naps, let's roll the die. Ready for it? Are you?
Roll it.
All right,
Okie dokie.
that's the choice. Week 1, noon, lunchtime. Da, da, ba, da, da. Alrighty, where does Nappy want to go? So, just a heads up, this is the store that cat person or Lynx person or person thing is the shop. You only have 7 money. You can buy specific things. Then we have everybody you could potentially date. Yeah, everybody could potentially date, no extras. And if you want to just say numbers, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if no choice is made, we roll a d10. Alright, we're rolling a d10 for... Wait, no. Alright. That one. You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you so mad at it? You seem to be like an 8.5 on the frowny Liam scale. The what? The frowny Liam scale. Like normally, I can tell how people are feeling from their faces. Alright, Nibs.
But you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a highness error. I specifically asked that my creature's cream brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my hashtag massacre momogram filter. Instead, they burn it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And so I'm writing a scathing well for you. Liam, you can't do that. And if they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold? I was shocked when I first found out. You know, Chaos, I really thought that Miranda was like, oh, this actually sounds kind of decent for Miranda, and then it progressed to that.
Wow.
Of course you are. Whoops, I clicked that by accident. There we go. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth. Like, no, you're the merchant of poop. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Lime. Their taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely they can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed. Like, don't be ridiculous, Lime. Lime is surely more compassionate than that, and I would gladly help me to save the cafeteria again. Again? Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, go help if you can. Alright, so the audience will be AFK for a bit, and so we can read the options, and then we can roll the dice. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive wealth reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Liam, one lone voice, simply cannot shut down this cafeteria, at least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the most widely read periodicals. Alright, so it's going to be odds and evens. So first one's odds, second one's evens. What do we get? Our number is 1. Alright. Like, why of course? Like, this plan involves two of my most favorite strategies. Gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised. If it involves torture and suppression of the dissidents, it would, like, hit all my favorites. But there might still be time for that later. I don't even have a response to this. You go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school. Don't ask, convince them. Oops. Convince them the cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all. Positive Whelp reviews. Turns out people are pretty gullible when they're starving, so they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because new homeless people... I cannot read today, Chaos. Because
You're doing great.
now homeless people have phones of their own. It seems they kept all the unwanted blackberries. Remember blackberries? Yeah, me neither. Miranda Vanderbilt says, Principal Giant Spider bursting into the cafeteria with 8-legged panache. Stop bringing droves of homeless people into our cafeteria. But like, Principal Giant Spider, it was like absolutely vital to the vitality of the school. You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating the homeless people. Notorious PGs storm out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper. Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda, and Lime for saving the entire school like the beautiful heroes you are. Welcome back, Nambi. That's 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. Aww, it's a win. Oh, it's me. I'm Gregory. Who do I want to romance today, actually? Do I want to actually go for Scott, or do I want to go for Damien? I've already done both before. I don't know, I feel like being wholesome today. We're gonna be wholesome. You approach Scott and Calculester sitting at a table conveniently located near a power outlet. Calculester is charging. Scott is confused.
What do you mean you don't eat, bro? If you don't eat, how are you ever gonna get swole?
Premise invalid. I am a robot. Robots do not get swole. Swelling in robots is always an extremely bad sign.
I feel like robots can swell if they had like fluid bags.
Well, I think that's the problem.
Hmm.
No eating, no getting swole? How do you live, bro?
Are you even alive, bro? Bro.
Technically, I do not live. It is one of my greatest sources of sadness.
Aw, don't be sad, buddy. I know what'll cheer you up. Some pizza! Pizza always cheers me up.
Can I have pizza? I'm hungry.
Invalid suggestion. Pizza is a food which I do not eat. I am not designed to consume organic material, only electricity.
I don't know. You can make organic electricity, right? It'll be certified organic. Like, it'd be organic if you got it from like the sky, right? If it came from the sky, it's organic.
But,
You're actually pretty worried that Scott's head is going to explode, and then you're going to have to clean it up. Better find a way to satisfy his curiosity. Okay, Scott, electricity is the coolest and most energetic thing to eat. Have you ever tried to eat lightning? Calculator, when you say I am not designed to consume organic material, all I hear is that you're not trying hard enough. You know what? I'm gonna go with this.
lightning? That loud, bright thing that comes out of the sky? I hate lightning! Woof, woof, woof!
Negative, Scott. The loud thing is called thunder.
Oh, what's lightning then?
The bright thing that comes out of the sky, but without the noise.
Oh wow, noise-free lightning, just like a fat-free protein shake. It sounds so energetic. I'll go eat some right now.
Please do not.
But it's too late. Scott is already running around outside with his mouth open, staring at the sky. Good thing it's not raining or anything. Now you get to enjoy some alone time with Calculester. Cool. Although, not the person I was going for, I messed up, but it's fine.
You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them?
Oh, yum yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me.
Yes, this cafeteria sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay for us eating in front of him, not screaming about eating.
Is this not what eating is? I forget.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish.
Oh.
Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yes, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was going to do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion.
I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it.
In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? So my choices are the Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. And the other is the Ghost, for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. I think that if I were going to try to go for Polly now, I would crash and burn based on my stats. So I'm going to go for the Gorgon.
Oh, of course.
The businessman strokes his chin and nods.
I mean, it could be multiple chins. It is a Monster Prom.
True. You could have two heads. He could be an Etten. You have a point, he says. The Ghost only has the one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value is right, Purbo. 1,000 in cash, up front. You pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants.
I read that as peanuts. I hope you know that. Not as bad.
Holy shit. He's doing it! He's doing it! He's getting naked!
Naked. You gotta say naked.
Naked! Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it.
Ew. Let's trade places. All right, we always skip the second challenge because it's odds and evens random. I'm going last. Dang it. Okay, I'm second. I was so close. I had a 1 in 3 chance. Week 1 evening. All right, Chaos.
I think I will go to perhaps the where can I make money? Library. Right. Money is good. She likes money.
You took money away from me. How dare?
Sorry. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam?
Does this look like a new icon that we haven't seen yet? And congratulations, you have been chosen. Win big. I haven't seen that one yet.
It might be. They did update the game.
Did they?
Well, I had to update it before I could open it. I don't know how much they updated it.
Huh.
You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. You catch sight of Liam and Vera nearby, doing what they do best, judging people. Do you see the leggings that Succubus is wearing?
How can I not? They're about as subtle as the didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal.
Hilarious. Eat the children. I mean, you know what Modest Proposal is.
No, I actually don't.
A Modest Proposal was essentially a little essay. I think it was a satiric idea, essentially going off of the idea that the poor should just, I believe it was the poor should eat the children
Oh,
in order to sustain themselves. Something along those lines.
interesting. Okay. Did not know that. Now I know.
Worth a Google. You know, Liam, sometimes I worry we're the only 2 fashionable monsters at this entire school. But then I realize that's not something to worry about. That's something to feel smugly superior about.
I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now, focus, Vera. We've got so many more outfits to critique.
No way to avoid it. You're about to walk right past him. Quick, improvise a fashion accessory that'll actually impress him. Alright, so I have put on the hot dog costume you keep in your backpack for emergencies. It's so ironic, Liam should love it. Or, strip naked and then tell them that you're wearing fabric that only cool people can see. Vera is all about being cool.
I hope you know that these are both probably stats that you don't have. I feel like it. Unless there's charm in one of them, but those both either
No.
sound like bold and fun.
You're not wrong.
But you also want to romance one specifically, so that's up to you.
It's hard. Let's see. I feel like the hot dog is just decidedly fun, but the naked might be charm, and if it's charm, I can handle that. So we'll try that.
It sounds like boldness to me, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, they're pretty much equal there, so if it's bold, I'm screwed either way.
That's true. But you could be lucky. Ah, I was right. It's bold.
But I am bold, apparently. You rip off your clothes, saunter casually up to Liam and Vera, and let them know about your special outfit. They look you up and down, and then look at each other, and then look back at you.
It looks...
Good. Decent. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't choose that for myself, but it's certainly a bold choice. One could say even a pleasant one.
Yeah, I too can see your outfit. It's fine.
Look at them, averting their eyes. Oh, what? No, I know the classic "this is an invisible outfit for cool people" trick. I wouldn't fall for that shit. I was actually talking about... you know.
Also,
Wow.
Nappy says great for you, but not for me.
Wow, walking naked in front of people, you truly dance the line between being bold and just being an exhibitionist. You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm.
It's me, Gregory.
Well, I can't go to class. Well, I wasn't gonna go to class anyways. Forget school. It's outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full on crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. New game plus 2 fun. Nice. You feel the ratio of cheesiness in the surroundings growing, and that can only mean... It's that person!
Oh my
You-
god.
You remember them, right?
I d-
The mushroom,
barely.
mushroom person and Yeti.
Oh,
Okay.
who's the bestest, most perfect will silky pie in the world? My schmooshy whoopsie poopsie. Like, is there anything in the world that makes one more articulate and well-spoken than the throes of true love?
Running internal search. Found 9969 results, starting with a graduate degree in classic literature.
Violet Tate, your relationship is so perfect. Like, you're always together.
Well, they are literally stuck together.
And, like, that's the kind of yielding codependence that I demanded from a future multi-hyphenate lover-servant serf.
Reasonable expectations.
Like, how did you know when you found the one? Oh, well, you know, when you know, you know.
Tautological explanation. Input insufficient to extrapolate useful data.
And having realized they have no actually useful input, the couple exits to do more coupley things. But ooh! You know how to tell who's the one, or at least convince one of them that you're the one. Easy, Miranda. The one is willing to fight past monsters, face countless dangers, all to break into your home and kiss you while you're sleeping. Totally normal and not problematic at all. You're in luck, Calculester. I spent years studying and devising this complex formulaic theorem to calculate exactly who the one is. Science. So smart. Smart.
Explain to me more about this formula. It certainly sounds very legitimate.
You explain your calculations are carbon-based because, holy shit, if you try to use numbers on Calculester, game over. Instead, your very objective math is calculated using taquitos, fruit bats, and a trombone. Interesting.
Oh, like how perfect. I've always had my servants carry all those things, like for just an occasion.
Once you put the shoelaces and honey in place, you flash a little ankle to activate calculations. Oh, not the ankles!
Oh,
Result of this objective process seems to say that Gregory is the one for Calculester. Running internal check. Legitimacy.
You know, one day when we play with actual, like, voices, don't forget that Jacksepticeye is a Calculester.
I love that so much. I know that he is, and it just makes me happy.
Do you think next time, if we ever play this again, we'll finally actually turn it on and see what they're like? And
I'm down, but I need to wear headphones.
that's true.
Diagnosis concluded. Gregory is the one for Calculester.
Diagnostics.
Ooh, like do me next.
If only you could, Miranda. If only you could. But you can only have one prom date. And your eyes are set on that cutie computie's lack of eyes. You gain +2 charm and 1 boldness.
Cutie computy.
Alright, Namps. You can either go to the auditorium, class, gym, or bathrooms. If you're still around. If not, I roll a dice. Gym. When you said gym, I was like, gym? Who's Jim? Okay, we're going to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Later, you see Damien and Miranda chatting and being a nosy little bitch if you decide to insert yourself into the conversation. I look forward to this adventure, so is there anything more wonderful than getting insight into the lives of commoners? You better not pull that shit the whole time. My dads are the lords of hell, you know. Technically, I'm royalty too. Are you, though? Damien rolls his eyes and turns to you. Miss Panthera paired us up for our hands-on homework assignment, going on an adventure. Apparently, I have some anger issues and a thirst for violence, and that I should be channeling to something productive. Like a thirst for violence isn't productive in itself. And I'm supposed to work on being more independent, which is so strange since I told my ladies and gentlemen in waiting to fix that for me last week. I wonder what sort of adventure might give us the wonderful experience we need to fix our perceived but obviously non-existent flaws. Alright, audience, your options are go on a deep sea quest to steal beautiful pearls from a scary kraken, or journey to a volcano to have a hot time at a fire method strip club. What's a method? Guys, you know what a method is?
Not off the top of my head. Give me 1 second and I can find out.
Alright.
A method is a gas or vapor. It is a monster, minor creatures from the elemental planes, small winged creatures.
Are you playing this from
with-
D&D? I feel like you're playing from D&D.
Yeah, I am. That's what I'm assuming it is. It's an elemental creature, a small winged creature with more or less humanoid features, impish and elemental at first glance. They use breath weapons. And so in this case, essentially, volcano, hot time, fire imp club.
Huh, okay. Well, it seems like the audience has not said anything, so I'll roll the dice. Odds and evens again. We'll see how this goes. Alright, even. Alright, so fire. Fuck yeah, volcano hookers. I cannot pretend to condone sex work, but that's what it will make it so fun. I'll get to feel so morally superior and holier than thou's. Yeah, and I can ignore you feeling morally superior in order to stare at naked fire methods. And that'll make you independent. Yes, and you'll curtail your passion for violence because it'll be redirected into your passion for romancing fire methods. Romancing, right. Surely you wish to see them naked, so you'll know who is most marriageable and whom to court. Yes. And with that, they're off to find a properly seedy volcano. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Where'd you go?
Looks like the audience is just like doing anybody. Oh, something happens to the audience. Lime. It's the weekend, which means it's time to stop studying hard and caring about school, which are definitely things to do, things you do, and start partying. You're out with your absolute favorite party monsters, Liam, Bear, Calculaster, Polly, Patch, and Gregory, who are all just rocking out to some sick tunes.
Woohoo! Yeah! Sick tunes! Party, party! Lit catchphrases! Whoa!
God, it's such a shame we don't have more of her.
Electronic music. The music of my people. My people being literal electronics.
Well, no one's dating her currently, so yeah.
I know, it's so sad. I love her so much.
Well, you could get her one time, right?
I know, I don't have the stats for it right now.
Plus, if you put one earbud in and play Tchaikovsky on your eventually the mix of sound becomes an ironic commentary on this mix of old music with the new.
And I like it because there's enough monsters on drugs here that I can charge them entry fees to a club they're already in and they don't even notice.
But it's at that moment that something absolutely completely horrible happens.
What? They're closing the club? A preposterous idea. I haven't started my EDM slash Wagner's The Ring Cycle mashup. Why would they do that?
Friend Liam, a quick search indicates that 6 a.m. is the legal closing time for clubs, and that fiscally it would be illogical for them to keep the club open any longer.
Fiscally illogical for who? Not me.
One more song! One more song! One more song! Everybody chant with me.
No.
One more song! One.
I like how it's so high that your computer just cuts you off.
Well, she's kind of getting like farther away, I assume.
This is not gonna work. Time for you to step up and get the club to play another song, but you don't have to do it alone. Just grab your most persuasive, most charmingest friend to help you out. Alright, so the options are picking patch is used to persuading the owner. In fact, this club used to be a Chinese restaurant until one day Patch was like, hey, can this be like a nightclub? And the owner was like, yeah, totes. And transferred it on the spot. You know, 7/12, it used to close at 11 p.m. until Gregory asked them to keep it open longer, and they were like, yeah, totes. And immediately kept it open. I like how it's just, yeah, totes. Alright. If the audience is here, they can pick either one or two, or I roll the dice because no response. Give us a short moment. Look at Liam's disgusted face. He's twitching, he's
Yeah.
molding.
Liam molding.
One? Okay, Nams says one. Okay. Well, Chaos, you've been picked by Nams.
Yeah, too.
Woo! Yeah, Patch, do the thing. Use the plus charm. Convince the invisible people.
Gosh, why did she break the game?
Invisible people? Polly, what are you talking about? I can very clearly see the club owner and all the other patrons right here.
Visual input indicates that this is true. The club is incredibly crowded. Why can friend Polly not see this?
She's probably, like, just on super streams again. They're like shrooms, but super. Patch doesn't seem to be concerned about the club owner's visibility one way or another, and instead walks right up to him and demands that the club stay open for one more song. The club owner concedes, and since he is a many-headed Hydra, he admits that he has never had someone make such a ballsy demand right to his face. And face, and face, and face, and face, and face, and face, and serve, and face, and face, and serve.
More practice, more energy.
In fact, he's so impressed that he immediately wants to make you co-owners of the club. He heads home to get some sleep, giving you a set of keys to the club and telling you that you can keep it open and have it all day Sunday too and every Sunday thereafter. Your first act as co-owners is to change the name to Hydraulics by Hydra, and Lime, and also Patch. Needless to say, this immediately nets you both +2 fun, +1 boldness, and +1 Dopin nightclub.
Dope night club.
Oh. I just didn't. I was like, do open nightclub? Okay, cool.
Come on. Oh, Lord.
Alright, it's time to decide player open. Decide
Yes.
player order by
Yes.
challenge. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Jack Black.
Ryan Gosling. That's the first thing that popped in my head. I don't know why, but sure. Not Reynolds for some reason.
In fairness, the immediate second for me was Reynolds.
Alright. Namps, celebrity. Taylor Swift. Okay. Player order decided based on how likely it would be for the selected celebrity to lead a group during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now. I want to give this a Nappy.
Taylor
Like-
has a...
Like the cult following she has, but I feel like
If-
Jack Black people would be like super loyal to him. You know. I feel like
See-
Swift.
go for it.
No, go ahead. I was done pretty much.
I think I agree with exactly what you were getting at, is that, like, I would want to be part of Jack Black's cult, because, heck yeah, I would love to experience the apocalypse with Jack Black, but I guarantee you that the cult of Swift would immediately, and no shade, she's magnificent and wonderful, and I approve, but the cult of Swift would absolutely ban immediately, so I'm down to give one to win there.
I like how we say cult. Like you say cult, I'm just like no. Like I was saying cult following. I wasn't talking about actual cult, but all right.
Like, you know, it's cult following the cult of Swift.
All right. I will give it to Lime, to you, and then me last. I'm fine with that. Alrighty, where does the audience want to go? Auditorium, class, library, the outdoors is the shop currently, the gym, or bathrooms? Class. Oh, you're actually going to school. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster hot nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Nappy, you don't go get brains in class. You don't eat people. You gain +2 smarts. Normally, Damien is totally tuned out in monstrous civics class, but today he actually seems excited. You ask him why. Because we finally got an assignment I can get behind. Write a proposal to improve your neighborhood. My neighborhood is hell, so I'm gonna come up with a kick-ass new torture. I just needed to pick an idea. Drinkable termites? No, the termite lobby will be all over us. Constantly firing a shotgun? No, the NRA still refuses to associate with our brand. Repeatedly flaying with a dull, rusty butter knife? No, it's just not quite brutal enough. Literally, damn. I've got plenty of good ideas, but no great ones. Help me out here, yeah? Alright, Namps, knife soup, or a kitten you can never snuggle? I feel like Nappy would say a knife soup, but a kitten that can never snuggle? Butternuff? Not Butternuff. Knife soup. I knew it.
Knife soup is very funny.
Knife soup? You mean soup, but with knives instead of soup? How did you know that my favorite thing is replacing things that are not knives with knives? Oh man, those poor idiots are gonna want to eat the soup because it's soup, but then bam, knives in your mouth. And then when they get used to that, I'll give them a bowl of real soup, boiled with a knife instead of a spoon. Dave makes knife soup into a real thing, and actually becomes a very popular food item among people who hate themselves. Good, masochists. You gain +3 money as royalties. Oh, nobody's getting the money when I want the money. Alright, Chaos, where are you going?
Let's see here.
Ampy can actually go to the shop and spend the money now, you know?
That's true. I feel like I need more money for Vera if I'm really going down this path.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a little bit more.
you're right, Naps.
Okay.
Oh, that's new. I haven't seen the Pokemans. Or sorry, it's other Monster Mans. Sorry, or
Passaman.
Poke Human?
Oh, it's Space-a-Man.
Spaceman.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker.
Also, I hope
You
you
receive
know
lots-
the enemy's name is Cheesecake and your name is Buttman. Or your monster.
Hilarious. Beautiful. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but
That's
almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only.
Chaos. That's 100,000.
I know. So I was gonna say, I thought it was 10,000, and then I saw the extra zero, so I'm like, no, 10 cross that, 100, 100. Ah, jeez. It's all right. It makes up for
the fact that DJ can't read letters, you can't read numbers. Cool. Makes sense.
There we go. Dysgraphia, dyscalculia. It's great. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Also, I note that dysgraphia is actually, I think, an issue with writing, not reading. Dyslexia is what I was looking for. That's my bad. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Question is, why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches, they should know all about blood magic. and literally just search the internet. Like, that's literally what it's there for. I'd be curious to ask about the coven.
So-
Of course. I knew those basic bitches would come in handy someday. Actually, I really didn't. I thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gained during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the coven.
Like, what is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving?
Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen, and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory, and I figured you three could do something productive for once.
What do you mean for once? We're the ones constantly saving you from destruction. We're the ones who...
Yeah, whatever. Just tell me how to cheat my way into being prom queen. Or I'll start a rumor that you're just a mega swarm of bees in 3 people suits.
Why would you do that? Whatever. Here's what you need for the ritual. The blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. But good luck getting those.
Thanks. When I need your opinion, I'll ask for it.
You did ask.
And now you answered, so you can leave. In a puff of aggravated smoke, the coven disappears. Let's split up. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat, and I'll meet you in the bathrooms when you're done. Well, guess you're involved in some blood magic now. Sounds fun. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
Alright, so I guess next time you're gonna go to the shop.
Yes, I am.
Where do I go? Well, the library was taken again. Wait, taken.
Sorry.
Where's my stats? Oh, I don't have much monies. I could go. I don't want now. What are my stats? Okay, smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, money. You know what? Let's go to the bathroom. I need a potty break, anyways. Bathroom. That day, you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. Cool! You spot Calculus tending to one of his little plants, and you're about to ask if you can help when Dahlia swoops in to ruin everything.
Oh, friend Dahlia.
Let's see. Yes, it is I, Dahlia, here to grace you with my presence. What are you doing, killing machine?
I am watering my newest plant friend, Stevia Wonder.
Aw. Is it stevia or
That's-
stevia?
I don't know. I always thought it was stevia, but I could be wrong. That scrawny seedling? Why, I bet it wouldn't stand a chance against me in an arm wrestling match.
Watch it just like smack in like in arm wrestling.
Probably not. I assure you, however, that Stevia is exceedingly strong and healthy. I have conducted exhaustive internet research and taken every recommended precaution.
Ha! Healthy maybe, but strong? There's only one way to become truly strong in this life. Tell me, does your plant have a rival?
Technically, all plants are the rivals of all other plants in the life or death struggle for sunlight, nutrients, and...
Nonsense. I'm talking about a one-on-one blood feud type of rival, like me and that spicy red baby, Damien.
As Stevia lacks blood, I suspect it also lacks blood feuds.
Well, there's your problem. A rival pushes you to be your best self so you can make life horrible for the one you hate. Your plant will never achieve its true potential unless you find it a suitable rival.
Don't tell me they're gonna try to make it into a blood plant.
I see. Well, I do want Stevia to achieve its full potential.
Ugh. You need this interaction to end so you can go back to flirting with Calculester. Help him pick a rival for his plant and get this over with. No, Nampy, I won't genetically modify it to be bloodthirsty. What you need is another plant, almost identical, but with edgier looks, a cowboy hat, and a bad attitude. Dahlia, there's no better rival than you. I mean, the only reason Damien's so cool and popular among fans is because you're his rival. A rival as good as you are shouldn't have trouble taking on another enemy. You okay, Chaos?
Yeah, sorry. Something stuck in my throat.
Hmm. Why not?
Wow, you really think so? I mean, of course I'm a great rival. I'm the greatest rival. Damien should be honored to be hated by the likes of me. And I suppose it would be selfish of me to restrict my enmity to just one entity.
Chaos, are you getting abducted by aliens again? Because that's what Nambi's asking. Well, stating, sorry, not asking.
Me.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Alright then, Stevia Wonder, I formally declare us rivals for life. Now allow me to humiliate you by growing faster than you could ever hope to grow.
My analysis shows that Stevia Wonder is now growing 0.08% more rapidly than average. This rivalry appears to be a success. Congratulations, everyone.
Yes, congratulations everyone. Except for your stupid plan, which I hate now because we're enemies.
You really are the best at bringing people together. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Nice. Let's trade places. It's time for some randomness. Hey, I'm first. I'm happy with that. But it's for lunchtime though, so I can't make money choices. I'm Gregory. Do I actually want to sit with this guy? No, I mean,
who I has.
it's the rival to Dog Boy.
Uh,
Like his brother? Come on, I will sit there and see what
Somebody.
happens. He probably sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking. Dog, you gotta help us. We're like suffocating. It's like we're not even getting enough air. We can hardly talk. Ah, you see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they also need to breathe in. Oh, whoa. That works way better. Dude, I have no idea how we forgot about that. Yeah, you don't either. Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now, what do you want? We'll do literally anything. Teach me calculus, give me an extreme makeover. Ooh. These are horrible. These are both horrible options, because no offense, I don't trust a jock to give me an extreme makeover. I feel like they're just gonna like bite me and like rip me to pieces. Or teach me calculus, I'm like head empty who? They'll probably say like bone is the answer or something, you know? I'm already smart enough as it is. You know what? Let's take the makeover. An extreme makeover? Like, an extreme makeover? Are you sure? Like, you know, because apparently this is like what you want from a pack of idiot dogmen. Alright, boys. You know what that means. Time for one of our patented extreme spa treatments. Suddenly, you're surrounded by wolves covering your face with their wide, moist tongues. You can feel your pores really opening up beneath the relentless torrent of dog saliva and unconditional love. I don't know how I feel about this. And Namps not replace my arms with my legs. I'm good. When the wolf pack finally gets bored of licking you, you're positively glowing. You gain +4 charm.
Or charm. Wow.
Well, I knew calculus would have increased my smarts, but gosh, okay, cool.
Bonkers.
I-
Alright, well, I gotta go to the shop.
I've got strong seduction. Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. Oh,
Alright,
okay.
I think I need this.
Are you sure? Wait, look at the other stuff
Well-
first, real quick. What's the map?
I mean, please observe the text of for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions, and it's specifically a tampon used by the former prom queen.
Can I see the map though, Chaos? I just want to read that.
Yeah, you can see the map.
A map, paper
A
map.
paper map.
Oh, cool. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna get this because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I need.
Yep. What did it, I'm guessing it
It-
reduced your smart and charm.
Yeah, because obviously that's a gross ass choice, but whatever.
You needed it.
What I wanted, I guess.
All right, audience, where do you want to go? So far, you can like talk to Miranda, Damien. Honestly, like you've kind of like been around everywhere just because things have been random. But do you want table number 1, 2, or 3. These other 2 are canceled out, so I would say 1, 2, 3 for what's left. Three? Alright. No sooner have you sat down at Damien Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It is a melody of cold northern peaks of cloying sweetness of a supple bovine teat. The song of... Oh, the ice cream wizard. He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes up but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascended pancake. This is also new Chaos. We have not seen this yet.
I know.
You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with this shit magic painted on the side. So many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate broomstick? What about fear of death, a frozen cobra, berserker berry blitz? The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. Which one to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Alright, try those sugar-coated prince lips, beat him up, and take all his ice cream. I feel like Nampy's gonna choose violence. But audience, sugar-coated prince lips or violence? Of course. How boorish. Did someone say bull rush? No, I said boorish, as in lacking social... I see. You did not mishear me after all, but we're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Joke's on you, Miranda. I'm never not looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater, this one licks you. Oh. Okay. Imagine ice cream counter-licking you. It's like pineapple over again.
I don't like that.
You brigand, you thief. I got some sugar-coated prince lips. My reservation suddenly seemed to have vanished. Good, because I want to try this popsicle. This stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die. Huh, who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate the ice cream heist, Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you. Let's trade places. Time for a challenge. Everybody chooses a song. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Say something. By a Great Big World. Featuring Christina Aguilera.
What by Rick Astley?
I heard something about Rick Astley. What?
Never Going to Give You Up
Oh.
by Rick Astley.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, you heard me right. The other option would have been Together Forever, but not everyone knows that one.
Namps, what song? Or audience, what song? Or if no song, we're just gonna be like, okay, you pick nothing. Cool. So you mean Take On Me? I hope you know, Chaos. Nappy wrote the song that goes Take Me On. And I'm like, so Take On Me?
That's probably the one, yes.
Player order is decided based on how much more patriotic you would feel if the song became the new anthem of your country.
Da 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 da.
No, we are not getting rickrolled. I know I'm last. That's for sure. I'm last.
Oh man. I'm gonna be fully honest. I think that Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up is the most patriotic thing that you could possibly.
But I feel like Take On Me though, be like it's an America thing because like America wants to fight everybody sometimes, you know.
That's true. That's very, very true.
But I'll give it to the Rickroll. Me last, Sage. Ding dong dong ding.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I be uncool?
What?
I think I'm on a like path, and I think I need to do specific things to get this ending. Can I look up how to do it?
No, because I
too
feel
no
like
fun.
no matter what, you're gonna meet them. It's fine. You'll get there.
I mean, That's fair. It's
You already have like the item. Probably next time they're gonna tell you what you need.
Yeah. Where's my boldness at? My boldness is at 6. Everything else looks flat.
I mean, you want to have higher stats and specific things, remember? Because that's usually how it
That's
is.
true.
But it's also up to
So
you.
me.
And also sometimes the place you pick, even though it'll increase your stat, right? Your second thing might also increase more stats. Do you remember
That's true.
Do you remember that one time when I got the mystery gift and it gave me that item that increased all my stats to crazy?
Yes, that thing was insane.
But also
That
you
thing
can
was
get the
super
sock.
bonkers.
Like certain
The sock-
yeah, I got the sock puppet, which like made me super creative, but decreased like certain one of my stats like crazy. I guess you're
Okay,
right.
okay.
It's American to Rickroll, simply traditional. Hi Seitsu, welcome. Chaos, please stop dying. You wanna
I'm sorry.
get yourself a cup of water.
I'll get the water after I finish this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go and see if I can get my boldness at least up to 7. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck!" And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not as bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold." And you gain 2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, look at you!
Well, thanks Seitsu for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed karaoke. What songs have you guys sang so far? Wait, Seitsu, you've almost 100% this game? Oh dear. That's crazy. But go ahead, Chaos. You're fine.
Inspection, you see blood pooling on the floor. And Vera standing over it, smiling broadly, holding the carcass of a skinned goat. Hey, thanks for coming. The fun's just getting started. I know we only need the goat's tongue, but like if you're going to take the tongue from a goat, might as well take the skin too and make yourself a pair of sweet boots. Not that I know how to sew or would take the time to even if I did, but Miranda has some slaves I can borrow. It's a pretty nice tongue, right? Not too fat, not too thin, the right kind of purple.
Also,
I
Seitsu
think I'll be the
says
most.
Seitsu says that Vera's hot.
She is hot. She's very hot. I think I'll be the most beautiful, regal, feared prom queen ever to grace Spooky High School in no time at all. Yeah, it's not a bad plan, except that spiders need to relieve themselves too, and it's at that moment that Principal Giant Spider walks in to use the toilet. Oh, hey, good afternoon, Principal Giant Spider. I'm just holding this skinned goat on school property because it's for Animal BS3. We're getting a head start on our homework. Because this goat is a spy from a rival institution who was sent here to blow up the school.
Hopefully you can pass.
I'm hoping I'm gonna say it's a. Oh gosh, she might call me on whether or not we have an Animal Abuse 3 class. Perhaps it is from a rival institution. Not so great. Principal Giant Spider gasps. A rival institution? Do you think it was Pixie Prep High? We weren't sure. That's why we skinned the goat to investigate. Oh no, says Principal Giant Spider. You're high school students. Despite popular belief, high schoolers are never qualified to solve mysteries. We'll launch a full-scale investigation immediately. And as witnesses, we'll have to sequester the rest of the day to ensure your safety. Oh, that feels super unnecessary. It's very necessary. Now I'll take the goat carcass into evidence. Can I at least keep the tongue? Absolutely not. Every piece of the goat must be melted down to look for evidence of fairy dust. I've got you this time, silly scum. Fuck. You just lost the goat tongue, bears respect, and -2 boldness and -1 smarts. Damn it! Oh well.
So, even if you looked it up, you still have like the chance thing to deal with, you know?
Yep.
Alright.
So, no big deal then.
Alrighty, it is audience choice for their character Lime. Auditorium, class, library, which is the shop currently, outdoors, or gym. I know that Seitsu was just stopping by, so I don't think Seitsu's here currently, but Nampy, anything? Or do I roll a dice? Badly if things don't happen. on another note, Chaos, I've been craving chocolate and croissants lately. Also,
Yeah.
well, actually, there's something I'll tell you after stream about something
Mhm.
that, where we used to go to the college, but
Mhm.
something interesting. Anyways, auditorium. Seitsu, why do you want to riz the cat? That day, while rehearsing for the class, oh, I have not seen this character as like their auditorium thing.
It's cute.
You're right. Why not? But is there actually? Well, I guess there is probably a way to riz them. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity, you also lose 3 years of your life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in the game anyway. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Fuck! I'm so angry. So angry, I want to pull my old skull out and eat it. I'm so angry, I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its fucking face. I'm so angry, I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun. And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember with melancholy the times when you could move without all of your bones hurting. Oh no. Violence incoming. Think fast. Alright, chat. Joke's on you, pal. I am a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use, and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy, or the second option. No time to think of anything clever. Start dancing for no reason. Is that the option? Are we doing 2? We got 2 people this time, I guess. Also, Chaos, did you get that water?
Feeling a little better.
Okay, cool. Alright. 2. And I guess say 2, because, there's no explanation. Yeah, Riz the cat, go ahead. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It is really, really silly indeed. Before you realize, all your classmates have joined you in your silly little dance. What the fuck? Move or I will kill you, dead noob. But Damien, you can't deny they are actually moving.
Yeah, and quite the moves they have.
Really, even Damien can't fight against logic.
Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser.
Yeah, as you just said, here you move or you'll die. All your classmates start chanting, move or die! Move or die! Yeah. Damien, frustrated by the crazy, mindless, but joyful mob you created, finally leaves. Still from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the boldness of his eyes. But for now, you gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Alright. Every time I want to go to the library, it's always blocked off. I want money. What? Fine. I go outdoors. I need air anyways. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Welp, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. Oh my god. Oh my
That's horrendous.
god.
What an awful thing you have done.
No, that wasn't me. That was Gregory.
Mm,
You managed to catch a moment alone with Calculester. He introduces you to one of his little plant friends.
This is my little jade plant, Robert Plant. Say hello, Robert.
Hello.
Note: I am aware that Robert isn't capable of saying
Hello.
hello as he is a plant. Also, he does not have a gender. I am merely engaging in what you organics call imaginative
play.
play.
I just speak as Robert, like in the background.
Oh, look at you two. You're really so cute together.
You're absolute. Wait, sorry. This is me. This is me. What? Don't mind me. You're about to say thank you when you realize that they were dressing Calculester in his plant.
Everyone in this school is so afraid of commitment, always fighting and never settling down. It's more fetching to see a robot and a plant actually dating.
I believe you are mistaken. Robert and I are not dating, actually or otherwise.
You what? But you care about him deeply, don't you?
Inasmuch as I understand the concept of caring, yes.
And if everything had ever happened to him, you'll be devastated, right?
Once again, you have asked me a question about feelings, and once again, I must say, probably.
And he's completely dependent upon for you for sustenance, correct?
Finally, an uncomplicated question. Yes, this is objectively true.
Sounds like you're dating me.
Oh dear. I had not considered the possibility that my attachment to Robert Plant might constitute a romantic entanglement. But perhaps you are correct.
No, you can't let Calculus believe he's dating his plant. Not as you have any hope of dating him yourself. Quick, prove the couple wrong. Actually,
According to this very thorough teen magazine, robots and succulents are actually romantically incompatible.
you can't be serious. Can't be in a serious relationship with Robert because I am.
He's
Sorry, what did you say, Chaos? You said he's what?
he's mine.
I know, but the second one seems bold. I don't have boldness.
Don't do the second one, you'll wind up in a weird thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because he'll be like, oh, you're interested in the plant? Okay. I don't know.
I'm gonna use smarts. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
What, this is fun? Okay, you pull out the dog-eared issue of Where Tiger Beat that you keep in your backpack for just such occasions. The cover article is an exhaustive list of interspecies pairings that make us squeal.
Huh. A human and food processor, werewolf and whole turkey leg. Oh, here it is, robot and succulents.
Does it say, am I in love?
I'm sorry, but human and food processor, though. Did we
I
just...
don't want to think about that one.
Yeah, did we just throw the human in? Okay.
No, according to this article, succulents and other plants, based creatures tend to be asexual and romantic. A deadly combination for a robot trying to learn how to feel romantic love. What a shame. I really thought you guys would make a cute symbiotic pairing.
Well, single again.
Not for long. If you got anything to say about it, you gain +2 smarts and 1 charm. My smarts and charm are out the roof.
Apparently.
That weekend, something happened to me. Oh, the patch.
Oh, it happened to me.
It's gonna happen to everybody but,
Saturday night, you're at a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in a real pizza oven.
I want
Little did you
pizza.
expect that when the chef opens the oven to get your pizza, Damien appears from the flames. How does that work? Can he teleport through fire? Has he been waiting inside the oven all this time to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery.
He's gonna ask about audience character, Lime.
Yeah, well, guess who's a chill friend and isn't going to screw them over because they were chill for me?
Wow, I see how it is. And no one likes DJ. Everybody hates DJ. Everybody hates DJ.
Okay, it doesn't require me to hate you to be nice to them.
My dude, I fucking hate needing people's help, but I might need yours. Don't get it, look like it gets to your head, or I'll stab you so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats. Here's the deal, fuckhead. I might or might not feel attracted by your buddy Lime. You know, the one always making absurd choices, being equal parts stupidly sexy and sexually stupid, and with the nice booty. But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without proper judgment. My dads always say, if you love someone, shoot them and see what happens. Great fatherly advice, right? Thing is, Principal Giant Spider, my therapist, and the rule of law all seem to think that shooting someone to check if they're the one is not very legal. They have strongly recommended that I do all that on what they call a theoretical level, like imagining the whole thing. But imagining's for losers, and since you both know Lime, and are a loser yourself, I thought you could tell me, what would Lime do if I were to shoot them?
Is all about getting shot. They go to the doctor every day just to get a shot, and shots are the only thing they do when partying. So I think that you can give them a shot. Or, believe it or not, if you were to shoot Lime, they would not be into it. Hashtag true story. All right, I'm gonna try to be chill. I think this is the right answer.
Whoa, that's convenient. I had the feeling dating me could increase someone's chances of getting shot or stabbed. You don't need to be as big as an asshole as me without making some enemies along the way. I would feel bad if my loved one was to get shot because of me, but knowing Lime is so into getting shot is a relief. I effing hate guilt. Okay, it seems like my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. I might be onto something nice. And who knows, if they're so into getting shot, I might add some spice into my foreplay if you know what I mean. I mean shooting Lime before having sex with them, just to be clear.
Wowie! You're welcome, Lime. Both for getting you some demon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience. You had too much blood anyway.
But
You get
wait.
plus 3 charm. You're such a good friend.
But Lime is a zombie. Wouldn't they have no
Yes.
blood? It's okay.
You know, if they do have blood, it's likely old blood, and if they can't really die anyway, then you can totally shoot them.
Is it time for random, right? It's random time.
Yes, it's random time.
I last again. No, I've been foiled.
Wow. They really, really don't want you going first, huh?
It's fine.
Alright, well, it doesn't really matter where I go, but my boldness got screwed. Perhaps I will see if I can... Oh, man, Vera's probably off the table since she's lost respect for me.
I mean, you can still date them. You just won't get like a secret ending.
That's true. But if she's lost respect for me, is it still worth it?
I mean, it's still possible.
Well, I feel like I should get more money, but I don't want to lose your only chances of getting more money.
No, it's fine. Do whatever you want. It's the name of the game.
In which case, more money. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million! Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money.
Wow, that's a lot of money if you think about it.
It really is. This group project is worth at least 30.06% of our grade, so I want you to focus. Calculester, are you good at math?
Friend Vera, I am a supercomputer. I am made of math.
Amphetamines.
Great. So no shenanigans, you guys. I mean it. Nothing crazy can happen in this library for the next 30 minutes.
We're here to save the day.
I know it is very rare to see students at Spooky High studying Friend Joy, Friend Hope, and Friend Faith. But I assure you that the world is in no danger, and this is a very normal activity at many other schools.
Ugh, fair ladies of magic, you may have beaten me to the library, but you shall not beat me to their souls. Come, fearsome snake lady and metal monster, come join me in the dark side.
That helped me pass this class. Because my interests right now are limited solely to doing that. Crime bosses respect you less if they think you're stupid.
Yes, joining the dark side will definitely help you pass this class. Don't listen to him. Those lips speak nothing but lies and give nothing but kisses of betrayal. And it is also an incredibly fiscally responsible decision.
Fiscally responsible, eh? Tell me more.
Yes, please tell us more. From context, I am assuming that this dark side refers to the evil nature of your plans rather than color, but moral ambiguity often confuses me.
No need to be confused. Joining the dark side is the right thing.
Oh, I always do my best to do the right thing.
No, don't.
And I'm a pretty big fan of doing the thing that's the opposite of the thing the Coven is trying to get me to do, so I'm almost tempted myself. But if they go to the dark side, how will they go to prom at your side? Time to sway them.
I like how that's the only reason.
I know. Dimitri's not telling you the dark side's darkest secret. Terrible Wi-Fi. Or no way. Everybody's going to the dark side these days. It's totally touristy and played out. The hot destination this year is Malaysia. I actually have no idea. What?
I think
What on?
it also varies per character, because remember, Wi-Fi is for probably Robot Boy. But,
Yeah.
but, you know, specific options do affect other things, you know? So, that's up to you.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say is, at this point, I don't know if I have much hope in terms of character, but I think this is a more interesting answer, so I'm curious to see how it goes.
Okay.
Malaysia. The exchange rate is certainly favorable there.
And I would be closer to my relatives in the Vietnamese Bitcoin mines.
Oh, push. Sure, Malaysia sounds great and everything. But does Malaysia have swarms of locusts? What about constant grease fires? A room full of everyone you hate? Does Malaysia have mandatory weekly meetings with a whip made of poison snakes, cow intestines, and all your regrets from childhood until today?
Does the dark side have those things?
Of course it does. Also the absolute worst public transit system.
Sounds bad.
I know, right?
Clarification: Vera was not expressing a positive reaction in her previous utterance.
What?
I'm saying the dark side sounds like it sucks worse than a whirlpool full of sex creeps and low-key racist uncles. We're out.
But I didn't even get to tell you about the whirlpool, made of sex creeps and low-key racist uncles.
You're making it worse. Leave before I win your legs in a lawsuit.
Oh. Cool.
Dimitri vanishes at the mere thought of legal action. You, Vera, and Cal grab some ice cream. It is such a nice bonding experience that you gain 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Nice. Alright, time for lime. What does the audience want today? Auditorium, class, outdoors, the shop, or bathrooms? Well, the shop is the gym, but yeah. Outdoors. Time to touch some grass. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all of that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom prequel, the Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana.
You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking LeVay. Gah!
Is it for real? Stupid, sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates into arson somehow. Burn the banana! Alright, defend the banana's honor, eat the banana. I feel like Nappy and such the audience would eat the banana. But, yep, eat the banana.
Drink potassium.
You can't have more potassium than me, because I ate you, so now I have your potassium.
You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way.
Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob?
But you don't mind your business. You eat the banana instead. Oh. So that you have the potassium, he has the... nope. That's not... Oh, I think you know where I'm going with this. Chaos. Anyways, we'll leave this here.
What? Ah!
Oh, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again.
Yeah, he was bullying the banana, but it seems he's all bark and no bite.
Not like lime, huh?
Indeed, slime seems to be all bite for sure.
Kinda sexy.
It is alluring, being all bite, not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring nor sexy.
True that. Unless you're bullying a banana. I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien is stupid.
Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them.
Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully.
Gah, not again. This is it. This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard. On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt.
It's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Slime. Instant classic.
So from enemies to lovers. Got it.
Kinda love it.
Or lovers to enemies, who knows? Interesting, I might attend.
Damn right. You all have tickets to watch now how I reduce Lime's bones into a sad, shapeless pulp.
Get hashtag prom fight on prom night.
Chaos, can you repeat that line? Because I really want to hear you say yas. I just want to... It cut off.
Of course. Let's see if I can.
Yes, free tickets. Hashtag prom fight on prom night.
And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice! At least you gain +3 boldness for doing so of your own volition. Look at Namps! No charm, but everything else so good.
You're doing great.
Alright, where do I go? I like I'm just increasing my other stats that I don't need to increase. You know what, let's go to the auditorium, as much as I don't need boldness right now, so we're fine. Look at my dapper, like, little Three Musketeer outfit. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisations is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. You can see Calculus delicately applying water to one of his favorite little succulents with an eyedropper. He looks so peaceful until Leonard shows up with a smug grin on his shitty face. Chaos?
Hate this guy. No, I can't right now.
You can't? As like you can't? Or what do you...
Let me see if I can get the.
Gotta get the actually. Hey Calculuster, what you doing? Watering your succulent? I bet you think you're a true succulent fan, huh? If by fan you mean one who has a strong interest or admiration for a particular person or thing, then yes. Oh yeah? Well, if you're such a succulent fan, then name 3 of their albums. I do not understand. Ha! It was a trick question. Succulents don't have albums. A true fan would have known that already.
I feel like he would just have lied about any option.
Probably. But I assure you, friend Leonard, I feel the closest mechanical equivalent to love for my little plants. Love? Fandom isn't about love, it's about the wanton accumulation of memorabilia. How many succulent posters do you have? 0. That's what I thought. Meanwhile, I've got 19. I've got more posters than I've got walls to hang them on.
Also, I just realized this now, but his shell is a backpack.
A little bit, yeah.
Looks like the only true succulent fan here is me. This claim is distressing, and yet I cannot disprove it.
But you can! Time to let everybody know the ultimate standard for determining a true succulent fan. A true succulent fan would actually be a fan. A true succulent fan has every succulent including the uncut versions and at least one succulent signed by its creator god. I want the fan. I just do. It's dumb. Boop. Oh, it's bold. Frick.
Oh,
It just sounded fun.
it's alright.
Is it?
Things will only work out for Lime and that'll be fine.
It's fine, yeah. We're all unsuccessful. It's fine.
Is that true? If so, it would seem that the 36 internal cooling fans I contain make me a true fan after all. Oh, you contain fans? That's cute. Gregory didn't say a true fan contains fans. Me, I actually am a fan. Check it out. Why are you making that noise? Why are you windmilling your small arms?
Why are your arms so small?
I'm a fan.
You clearly are not. Yes, I am.
They continue like this for hours, neither one willing to give up. You're so hypnotized by the display of utter idiocy. Not my boldness even decreasing. Okay, now you miss class and lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness. No, I'm less smart. Alright, it is time for a challenge, isn't it, right? Challenge time. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Barbie.
Patty with a chance of meatballs.
And audience, what kind of movie do you pick? Bambi? Okay. Player order is decided based on how weird the fandom of the selected movie would be. Start debating now. I feel like it would definitely go Cloudy, then Bambi, and then Barbie. But anybody say anything else?
Oh, how weird the fandom?
Yeah, on how weird the fandom of the selected movie would be.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true.
Okay, so exact same order as we are currently.
Alright then.
1, 2, 3. Woo. Time for the cafeteria.
Noon.
Alright, Patch, where are you going?
I guess I'll go and see if I can salvage things with Vera at all. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera.
Do you want to know what this one's for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move as fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings, where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. The writhing snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds.
Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see.
Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me.
Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it?
You explained that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will.
Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then.
Or for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive.
The thirst is real. Alright, time for lime, the audience. 1, 2, 3, or 4. This is 1, this is 2, 3, and 4. What table do you pick? 4.
What are you doing? You mess with me, and then you try to sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead.
You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And if you think this is unfair, next time, don't try to sit at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
So you're on a secret ending path there, audience.
Do I want to sit at this table or do I want to talk more Calculaster? Nah, Calculaster. When you arrive at Scott and Calculaster's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down, clearly delighted.
Oh man, everybody's butts smell great today. It's like a bouquet of butts. A bouquet! And look at this, Gregory's here too. Hey, Gregory, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff.
Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action.
What?
I love that face though. That face is-
What?
Translating previous utterance into Scott readable format. One moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad.
But how can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good?
It is not good. It is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty.
He's a butt sniffer. Butt sniffer.
But.
Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. You don't understand calculus. You use complex and analytical software to understand your surroundings. Scott's complex analytical software is smelling butts. Calculus was right, Scott. You've got to be polite and respect people's privacy. Why not present them with an official form requesting a butt smelling? You know, as logical as this is, it's kind of funny. Like, I would like to submit a form to officially and logically request a butt sniffing. You can sign here for yes or not sign and say no.
Consent is important, Scott. Oh! Those.
Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper. On it, he has written, "Can I smell your butt? Yes? No?"
This is not a legally sound document. Allow me to assist.
Calculator prints out 500 copies of a very official-looking bureaucratic form and hands them to Scott. He's clearly put some thought into this.
Form A55, Anal Olfactory Rendezvous Request. Wow, it's even got a seal from the Bureau of Unilateral Tush Tasting.
Oh.
Gross.
Do you see now, friend Scott? Bureaucracy can be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pass these out to everybody.
With Scott gone, Calculator prints out a single copy of a different form and hands it to you. It's Form ILU 6969. Romance Escalation Consent Request. Nice.
Sweet.
Alright, it's time for random. What? I'm gonna be last. Fine. Oh, I'm second. Okay. Chaos really likes you today.
Does. Alright, last one. Here we go. Everything looks pretty solid on my end. I feel like I would like to bump up my fun, because I haven't done that at all yet. My boldness is not going to be saved, I think. That day during recess, you start the half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel, and you start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
That's so mean.
That's very mean.
Chaos, why would you do that?
I didn't do that.
Why would you
Patch
laugh?
did.
Why would you laugh at Juan, the small magical Latino cat?
Listen, man, if I'm recalling correctly, your character hasn't been a complete saint, so...
What? No, I'm fine. Everything's okay.
Mm-hmm. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange? There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I have momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You... what? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, then just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family after all but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here is to help me make some money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything or sell it all. All we need is each other. Well... I don't think she's gonna be into that. Nope.
I knew it. The first one was way too bold. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't got that. That has got to be the stupidest things I've ever heard, and I've heard Scott talk about his favorite butts to sniff. One of every stalk. Do you know how many stalks there are? You do not, in fact, know how many stalks there are. You guess 6? Significantly more than 6. And most of them are things like Grumulow's Day Old Fish Salads and Shitty Business LLC. Oh, look, here's one called Money Hole. It's a tech stock that promises to be a brand new way of basically setting your cash on fire. Or why don't I invest in this one, Racebook, the social network for racists? But even if I bought all these terrible stocks, it wouldn't nearly surpass my worst investment by far, all the time I've invested in you. Devastated, you flee home and order one of every flavor of ice cream. You lose 2 charm and 1 money.
Want to share that ice cream with me, Chaos? Cause I know you would not eat all the flavors of the ice cream, but I would. Cause
I'm realizing, though, this is a nice thing because I don't think we've gotten the Vera rejects you ending.
maybe.
So, yeah, it works for me.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna do the exact thing I've done in college, which is not go to every class until the very last one. Oh, well, I think I went to the
Worst
first
kind of
one.
person. The worst kind of person.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains plus 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also gained 2 smarts. Hooray! You notice Calculester taking one of his favorite succulents out for a walk. Suddenly, the wolf pack comes jogging around the corner and nearly crash into him. Hey, watch where you're going, nerd.
I am terribly sorry. I was simply taking my succulent for its daily walk. I know that succulents do not require walks, but I believe they appreciate them.
What? Sorry, bro. I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by your lack of facial hair.
I'm sorry.
I mean, look at you. When's the last time you shaved? Never.
Are you talking to me and my plant? If so, there is a simple explanation for our lack of facial hair. I myself am a robot, and my succulent is a succulent. Neither succulents nor robots grow facial hair.
I've got a succulent too, if you know what I mean. It's long and hard, and I keep it in my pants. I call it my cactus. Nice, bro. Good joke. Bump my fist with your fist, bro.
You like succulents too? Can I see?
Oh no. No, Calculester.
Oh,
No.
poor guy.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just be getting back to my walk then.
Not so fast, bro. We're not about to let your unmanly facial hair lacking asses just wander around our halls. We would demand you grow a beard now.
Well, that's certainly not gonna happen, but maybe you can find another way to convince the wolf pack that Calculester is manly enough to walk these halls. Sure, facial hair is manly, but you know what's even manlier? A face made up entirely of glass and metal. Calculester does have facial hair, he just doesn't carry it with him all the time, duh. You know what? Duh. As you weave your devious lie, you slip one hand into your pocket and suddenly text Polly. Moments later, she appears. Look at that, I brought our favorite little ghost.
Somebody looking for fake mustaches? I got all kinds. Handlebar, Fu Manchu, Weird Caterpillar, the Octo Beard.
Are we talking like the Octo Beard from like Pirates of the Caribbean? For
Yeah, we
Davy
are.
Jones.
I take payment in cash, credit, or nudes.
Oh.
Well, Calculester, are those all your mustaches?
No. Half of them belong to my plant.
The tentacle mustaches for the plant. The Wolfpack is astounded. Calculester is pleased. As a bonus, you managed to replenish your fake mustache supply before it probably disappears. You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity. Who needs boldness? Alright, audience, it's your turn. Where are we going? The auditorium, library, the gym, or the bathrooms? Okay, to find the brain. Well, Snaps, you don't find brains at the library, you find money. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? you lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try and get to your first.
Hey, I heard Damien talk about how he's going to beat you up at prom.
Yeah, mess him up.
F him up, slay! You know.
What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence unless I'm a werewolf, in which case the one time I ate a kindergartner.
Oh. Okay.
You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of monetizing it. I heard Polly saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Lime alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging.
That's not nice. Why I receive free tickets?
Maybe the not so nice part is the part about you being skinned alive?
Anyway, Lime, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you in some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy. Yeah, Lime, what are you doing about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro.
That's a good question. What are you doing about this? Seems like you're pretty screwed, but maybe if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do, Vera. I'm gonna give you $100 and you're gonna teach me your secret Oberlin combat style. I don't know, probably die unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight, but where would I ever find such a man? I feel like because Nappy, or slash the audience, is so rich that they would pick the first option because of like money, and Vera has money, right? But yeah, audience, what do you pick, first or second? Number 2? Okay. Not so charming.
And a man who's big and strong and good at sports. Vera's definitely strong, but she's not quite big and definitely not a man. Polly's pretty good at beer pong, but I'm not sure if that counts as a sport. Oh, but for sure she isn't big, strong, or a man, of course. Big and strong and good at sports. Big and strong and good at sports. Nope, I got nothing. This is definitely a tough mystery.
Scott, did you just say tough mystery?
Polly has appeared out of nowhere with her mystery van. Liam is with her. I was right. I was like, bad choice. Paulina, you told me we were going to the Shining's concert. What? My dice! Glad this wasn't a bowl of cereal or something.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about me.
Did I? I'm wandering in our mystery van until someone mentioned a mystery. Come on, Scott, we'll go out looking for a big, strong, good at sports man.
Hooray! Mystery time!
And so Scott gets into the van, and the three of them disappear into the horizon.
I mean, you weren't as explicit as possible when trying to ask him for a favor, so that's kind of on you. Bye.
Oh boy, prom night might get messy and not in the good way. You lose 2 bonus and 1 fun. Should have paid Nappy.
No.
Alright, Patch, who are you taking to prom?
I'm going to ask Vera so we can get the ending where she rejects me in cold blood. Yes, please.
I think I did good. I guess I could try I like how my goal was actually to go for Scott, but then they gave me Calculaster, and this is how he went.
Yeah.
Yep. And, audience, I'm guessing you're gonna go for Damien? Alright. Alright, patch time!
Let's watch me get rejected. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? What a shortcut to Lame Town. Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you. I think I just puked in my mouth. You couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. She's doing the, like, laugh face.
Yep.
Some nights alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD, because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it.
Gregory! You finally plucked up your courage and asked your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Oh, going to prom together?
Oh, this sounds bad.
I mean, low battery, critical levels, can't respond to awkward question, shutting down, beep boop.
The shame of your constant failures were so great that you secluded yourself in your room for years and officially started dating your own pillow.
Oh jeez.
I thought it was good. No,
I
wife
thought you
for,
were doing well too.
wife for life forever.
Alright. Lime.
In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien the two of you have a date on prom night.
A date? No, I'm just breaking your bones, you idiot. Conflating love language with violence is extremely problematic and can totally lead to toxic relationships. You just gave me more reasons to kick your ass big time, not that I needed them.
Prom night arrives and your brawl is even scheduled in the official prom program. Our crowd is ready for your fight.
Oh, Shaz.
Big surprise, your total lack of preparation has actual consequences. Damon unleashes a storm of punches upon you, and it seriously hurts. If that wasn't enough, you can hear the crowd judging you. I've heard that they made a problematic statement that mixed love and violence earlier. Yeah, language is important and it can shape a society. It's our responsibility to use it carefully. Good thing Damien is beating that insensitive bigot's ass. He's the true hero here. New secret endings 1, new events 22, new outcomes 24. Wow, we have 5 of 47, 215 of 554 events, and we have so many outcomes left. Gregory, most likely to never be understood. Calculaster, most artificial yet genuine. Oof.
Got this tampon.
Those 3 weeks were
Make-
maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Sorry, Case, what you were saying?
Just nothing.
Alright. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Calculus to let a robot uprising, but it was like a nice uprising. They didn't riot or kill people, they just politely asked to have more rights and equal pay. Everything was fine until some monsters led a rebellion to kill all robots because they were rude robo-racists. But everything ended up just fine because Calculus traveled back in time and took care of it. Damon found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom night might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I wonder if we get new photos this time, or if they're all the same.
I think we do. These ones look the same. It's just the question of do we get the last one different or not?
Oh, really?
I think so.
I don't remember seeing this one. Maybe I wasn't paying attention hard enough.
That plants. No, don't water the plant with alcohol. Oh, this one is new. I've definitely never seen that one.
Number 1 son of all hell.
That's it. Oh, sorry. What a game.
I know, none of us were successful.
No. It was a rough time for all of us in Monster Prom.
Then again, canonically, I'm not really that successful.
Your track record isn't amazing, per se.
But me dating? No.
Dan Avatar? And Susie Burho? Really?
Who are those?
Huh.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Orgy.
Two,
There was
a
somebody.
member of the Game Grumps and the wife of the other member of the Game Grumps.
Oh, I saw something that said something orgy planner.
I would also fully believe that Aaron Hansen is in this, but I didn't see him. Look at the bike. You're on a bike. You're biking with the person that beat you to a pulp.
A game created by Beautiful Glitch and published by those guys. Oh, Steamy Memories. What? What?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know, but cool.
You unlocked 5 new images in the gallery. Alrighty, I know that this is enough time with Chaos for the night, and that's all we had for one game for this. Thank you, Chaos, for playing with me, and thank you, Nappy and Stacey, for stopping by today, and for anybody else. If you want to see us play any games like this, always come by on Wednesdays. Not Wednesdays, today's Thursday. My goodness, date, words. If you want to see us play together, Chaos and I play games on Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. And if you see this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and also feel free to come to Twitch. There are days where I will just be playing games live. And this is also marking the first day of a week of dating sim games. I'm not saying that I will be playing like dating sims for all of my streams for the next 7 days, but there will be like a stream for dating sims until the day of Valentine's. Because why? I'm a very single person playing games to date. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for the night, right? I think, yes. Yep.
That's all I got.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys around for whatever game I play next. Other than that, DjDoubleT out and about, and deuces. Have a good time zone.